recording this just after, whilst editing, and I've noticed that the lighting is off and I don't seem as natural as I usually do within these videos. That's because I took such a long break and I'm getting back into the gist of things. So I don't have my proper lighting set up and all that. Nothing's really too great at the moment for making videos. So just a warning as you're watching for when you're going to be watching the rest of this. So let's get in. Everybody, my name is Tano, and after a long time of not making any videos, I am back, this time with a Halloween Moc. I'm not sure when this will be releasing. Either it's going to be released on Halloween or the day after, but I hope you have had a great time, whatever you're doing, whether it be watching scary movies, building Lego, or doing some trick-or-treating. But I know I definitely did some trick-or-treating and building Lego. I did all three, let's be honest. But yeah, let's get into the Moc. I've got quite a bit to show you. It's cool. I quite enjoy it, and it's a step up of last year. The Moc, it is ginormous, as you can see. You can hardly even see the top, which is just Spider-Man. But it is removable into two chunks, so I'll go through it as separate chunks. But this is just, right now I'm going to show you what it looks like as a whole. But I won't be going into detail on anything because it's hard to do with both chunks attached. And how they attach is simply by two studs out the back. So yeah, there's quite a bit to this Moc. Like I said, it is a step up from last year. So let's take a look at the top section. And you can probably tell it is tilted, and that's because I did add a vine on underneath. So if you see, you know, I will be removing that for the purpose of checking this out, but there is the vine that goes underneath. So basically, the top section was inspired by last year, which was basically just a gravestone with zombie cap, but I decided to take it up a notch by making a field around it with quite some foliage out the back, and having Spider-Man swinging down towards Cap. Well, what's left of Cap at least. This gravestone, it's built differently to last year. I'll have a picture up at the end showing last year's, but this is this year's version, and I love what I was able to capture here, and I feel like it fuses well with the bottom section perfectly. This is the bottom chunk. If you can see, I've got Moon Knight facing Wildfire Knight. I've got a cobweb up in the corner with a spider crawling towards it, and I've got a lot of detail on the rock work, which I spent ages doing. Then out back, I did decide to use, well, for the rock work, I did decide to use two of these big pieces, and I know they're the ugliest and a bit of a cheat code, but I did want to include some things off the back and the side, like this ghost dog from Hidden Side, and a pumpkin, considering it's Halloween. So that's why I use these. Otherwise, I don't tend to use them, but in cases like that, I do. So I basically based this bit off of the comics where Moon Knight and Wildfire Knight would fight, and I felt both of them are Halloweeny characters, so I decided to throw them in here. My original plan was to have something involving Miles Morales and Venom, but then I remembered I have both these figures, so I went with that instead. So let's get to the outro, because it was a great Moc, and, well, I think that's all that is all there is to it. That's the Moc. I really enjoyed building it, and I love how it looks and the way that it just fuses together amazingly. It felt great to get back into it, and nice to get back into making videos, because if you didn't know, I have started college, so I have much less time to make my videos, but I am not quitting. There will just be, I won't be consistent with my uploads. So thank you so much for watching this, and if you couldn't tell, there was a bit of a time skip with, well, I mean, I'm wearing Spider-Man suit now, because like I said, I am doing all three things: building Lego, watching a movie, and doing trick-or-treating, so I just had to go get ready for that before recording the outro. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Chanos Productions, and I'll see you later. This is the mock I was on about earlier. As you can see, there is a difference in between it. So, and the difference is very noticeable. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little